Okay, so continuing this theme of understanding the battle that's going on in the spiritual realm. It's a reminder that Satan is a personality. The Bible uses personal pronouns about him. He has will, he has purpose. And so we're just going to look, just to confirm this, in Job chapter 1, and it's in chapter 2 as well. But we just look because it is very unusual for the Bible to draw back the curtains to give us a glimpse of heaven and what's happening and how the battle is working out in people's lives. So we're just going to have verse 6. Now, there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan also came. It's quite unusual scripture. The Lord said to Satan, "Where did you come from?" And Satan answered, "From going to and fro on the earth and from walking up and down on it." So then we get this link between heaven and earth. And God says to Satan, "Have you considered my servant Job?" And you can tell, and this touches me, that God is touched by the faithfulness of Job. He's so proud of Job. And I would, although I don't want what Job went through, it would be lovely if you felt that you affected God's heart with love and that he's proud of us. But Satan, he says, well, does Job fear God for nothing? You've put a hedge round him. You've given him everything. You're a sugar daddy, but take that away and he'll curse you. Now, I'm going to give you permission to do what I've done if you want to. But he says in verse 11, "Put forth your hand now and touch him, and he will curse you." But the Lord said, "All that he has is in your hand, but you can't touch him himself." Now, this tells me that God, first of all, it tells me two things. It tells me that God sets the boundaries. And it tells me that Satan doesn't know everything, because I've put in my Bible, Satan was wrong. Because Job didn't curse him to his face, despite the evil one in his, it gives you an idea of his total nastiness. He just destroyed everything he had, even his 7 children that he really loved. And so this gives you an idea what he's like. But Job worshipped him. But when they're talking next time in chapter 2, Satan says, "Well, okay, he hasn't cursed you to your face, but That's because you wouldn't let me touch him, his body. And so God says, okay, but you can't take his life. And so again, it proves, and it's there for our understanding, that God sets the boundaries. And that Satan doesn't know everything because he was wrong again. And that's what I put in my margin. In verse 5 of chapter 2, wrong again. Now, this is good because I don't want to end up doing a Bible study on Job, but to show you that Satan has personality, a will. He has an inherent desire to steal, to kill, and to destroy. And these are the very, very things that Jesus came to undo. 1 John 3:8 says it. Well, it's a really, really good scripture to have underlined and to have on the tip of your tongue. 1 John 3 verse 8. The reason, this is the second part of the verse, well, we'll read it on. He who commits sin takes his character from the devil, for the devil has sinned from the beginning. The reason that the Son of God was made manifest is to undo and to destroy the works that the devil has done. That is an amazing verse. I've used it over and over again. That disease, I've asked God to undo and destroy it at its roots, because it's a work of the evil one. Bondage, a work of the evil one. Stealing our joy, making depressed, a work of the evil one. And I've got so many scriptures, but we can't go into them all. But at the end of Job, you see two things. You see that Satan is just a created being, and that despite what he does, God can bring good from them to him. Because Job ended up with a double portion when God had shown him more than himself. So let's try to press on. I don't want to. I'm trying to show you that Jesus is far bigger. The devil came to steal, to kill, and to destroy.
Brenda, the sound's gone. Yeah. Sounds as though there's something in the background that's sort of feeding through.
She's better when she sits back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Touched anything.
No, it sounds as though there's some sort of interference in the system. It's strange.
Better when you sit back, Brenda.
Yeah.
Okay, is that better?
Yeah, it's still.
No.
Fine.
No, it's.
Would it be another appliance in the house that's just been switched on or something?
Brenda, you're just gonna have to continue without it, whatever it is. You're just gonna have to press on. Whatever it is, because you don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, and it's just weird. You're just gonna have to just press on with the teaching. We can hear it, even though it does sound a bit like it's on, but we can hear it.
I can't, I'm sorry.
Is your phone? Are you
Okay,
using your
friends.
laptop?
I spent an hour yesterday
Mm.
with Howard to test it, to make sure it was all right. But I got Jason to install Zoom on my phone. And if it gets too bad, I'll try to switch Zoom to the phone and see.
I think you should do that, Brenda, because we can't hear you.
Brenda, please may I suggest that you move your phone several meters away from your laptop, just throw it down the other end of the sofa, because if they're too close together, that can cause a problem.
Okay, well, let me just, shall I just switch my phone off? It's on silent. Shall I
We'll try
just-
moving the phone first.
Okay,
Yeah.
I only brought it in so I could turn it to Zoom.
Mm.
Is that better?
Yes.
Okay,
Sounds it.
okay, let's sit back and,
Mm.
Lord, please help us. I'm so sorry that you've got this interference.
Well, it's back again. It's back again. So try switching off
Right.
your phone.
Brenda,
Switch,
why don't you
try using the
your
mobile phone.
Why don't you try using your phone instead of your laptop?
Mm.
Try.
Annette,
Yeah.
do you know if Brenda's using a separate mic?
Yes,
I
she
wonder-
is.
I wonder if there's a loose wire in the microphone.
And I don't know unless
If
Roy can, unless somebody's with her there can check,
Yeah,
and
Or she-
we won't know.
yeah,
Just unplug it.
or unplug it and just use the computer mic.
But I don't know. I think maybe that's why she's got a microphone, because maybe
Yeah.
the microphone in the laptop's gone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just I've not
Hmm.
I've not had this with any others.
No.
Just-
No.
Just with Brenda's, it's weird. Isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, we had it once before, you remember, and then
Yeah.
it went away and everything was all
Yeah,
clear.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. And now it just seems to have come back. I think the devil's a liar, to be honest. He's such a liar. And it's a shame he's spoiling this recording.
yeah,
It is, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. We might have to start again.
Yeah.
when she
Or sort it out and do this session next time.
yeah.
See how
Yeah.
see how the laptop does.
Yeah, because we can't put it out. We're
No.
talking all over it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. You mute it.
Um, yeah.
Mute it. Unmute your phone, Brenda.
Right.
I-
What
I-
we
about the separate mic.
yeah, start that one up and then we'll have to mute you, and then you'll have to log off from once you've got it on the phone, you'll have to log off from the laptop, otherwise we'll really have a
Feedback.
yeah, terrible feedback. Yeah. Oh, you might need the link, mightn't you? Well, you might need the link. Now that you've got it on your phone, you might need a link. Let's see. Um,
Just log in as a guest.
yeah, I'm not sure if she'll need a link to be able to do it.
Give you the log on code.
Yeah, she's got the code, but sometimes if you're going to be a first-time user, you need a link.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm trying to see if I can get the link. Right. Right. Let me copy the link. My mouse isn't working. Oh, gosh. Don't know if it'll grab it. Yeah, my mouse isn't working.
She's
I'm
on there, but
mute.
she's muted, isn't she, at the moment? So-
All right. Okay. Okay.
I think that's a computer.
Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Can you-
I can hear her. Yeah,
Yes.
she's on her phone. Yeah. Have you logged off? Have you logged off
Yeah.
from the laptop?
Yes.
We can hear you clearly.
Okay, great. Well, let's try and
Can you turn it round the other way, Brenda, your phone? Can you turn it landscape way? That's better. Yeah, that's much better. You're probably going to have to use the
Brenda,
phone.
Can you talk?
yes, is that better?
Oh,
Much.
yes, absolutely. For me, it is anyway.
Right. Good. We get to win.
Mm.
I'm going to buy a different microphone, so if that's possibly what it is. All right.
What Brenda, what I'm suggesting, the recordings are complete because we've all spoken all over it. So
Yeah.
we'd like to, shall we start this recording again?
Yes.
Right, let's ditch this
Well,
one then.
don't record it. Let's
Yeah,
carry on. Don't record it at all.
hang on a minute.
Um,
Hang on then. Oh, shit. Hang on.